Butter and fortified margarine are often compared not only for their taste and texture, but also for their roles in delivering fat-soluble vitamins, especially vitamin D. While both serve as common spreads and cooking fats, their nutritional profiles reflect different philosophies in food production. Butter as a traditional, minimally processed fat from animal cream, and margarine as a manufactured alternative, frequently fortified to compensate for nutrients naturally absent. Each has its place in the diet, offering different benefits depending on one's nutritional goals, lifestyle, and dietary preferences. Butter, derived from churned cream, contains very small amounts of natural vitamin D, typically only 10 to 15 IU per tablespoon and sometimes even less, depending on how the cows were fed. Grass-fed butter may contain slightly more vitamin D and vitamin K2 due to the animal's exposure to sunlight and pasture, but it still remains a modest source overall. However, butter brings more to the table than just vitamin D. It's a rich source of saturated fats, which play a structural role in cell membranes and support hormone synthesis. It also contains small but meaningful amounts of vitamin A in its preformed retinol form and traces of other fat-soluble nutrients, including vitamin E. When consumed in moderation and within the context of a balanced diet, butter can provide flavor, satiety, and nutrient absorption support, especially for other fat-soluble vitamins consumed alongside it. Culinarily, butter's appeal is unmatched. It brings depth, richness, and aroma that enhances both savory and sweet dishes. It's especially valuable when used in low to moderate heat cooking or as a finishing fat. For those who tolerate dairy and consume animal products, butter is often seen as a wholesome, minimally processed fat that aligns with traditional diets and whole food eating patterns. However, due to its saturated fat content, it's best enjoyed in moderate quantities, particularly for individuals managing heart health concerns or aiming to reduce total saturated fat intake. Fortified margarine, by contrast, was developed as a substitute for butter and has since evolved into a diverse category of spreads made from vegetable oils. Most modern margarines are fortified with vitamin D, usually D3, offering between 100 and 200 IU per tablespoon, depending on the brand. This makes margarine a practical source of vitamin D for people with low dietary intake or limited sun exposure, especially when included as part of a daily routine. Many varieties are also enriched with vitamin A, matching or exceeding the levels naturally found in butter. From a health perspective, fortified margarine offers a way to deliver essential nutrients without the saturated fat found in butter, especially when made with unsaturated oils like canola, sunflower, or olive oil. Some versions are even formulated with plant sterols or omega-3s to support cardiovascular health, making them a useful tool for individuals working to manage cholesterol levels or prevent heart disease. It's important, however, to choose non-hydrogenated margarine as older formulations contain trans fats that posed serious health risks. Fortunately, trans fats have been largely removed from the market in many countries, but label reading remains essential. In terms of usage, margarine performs similarly to butter in most culinary applications, particularly for spreading, sautéing, and baking. It tends to have a more neutral flavor and may not provide the same depth or complexity as real butter, but for individuals who are lactose intolerant, vegan, or focused on nutrient fortification, it serves as a highly accessible and effective alternative. The inclusion of fortified margarine in school and public health programs around the world is a testament to its utility in helping populations meet their vitamin D needs through common foods. Choosing between butter and fortified margarine comes down to a balance of tradition, nutrient focus, and dietary values. Butter is ideal for those who enjoy natural animal fats and prioritize minimally processed whole foods, using it to enhance both nutrition and flavor in moderation. Fortified margarine, on the other hand, is well-suited to those aiming to boost their vitamin D intake conveniently, especially within plant-based or dairy-free lifestyles. It provides a reliable and consistent dose of an essential nutrient that is difficult to obtain from diet alone. When incorporated thoughtfully, both fats can play a role in a health-supportive diet. Butter can be enjoyed for its flavor and natural richness as an occasional indulgence or functional fat, while fortified margarine can serve as a daily tool for maintaining or improving vitamin D levels, especially during winter months or in populations at risk of deficiency. In either case, the key is moderation, awareness of sourcing and quality, and alignment with individual health goals. Together, these choices demonstrate how even small daily decisions, like what spread goes on your toast, can contribute to long-term nutritional well-being.